McKinsey creates some of the best visuals online. Here's how to make this one using just PowerPoint. So here's the data set we'll be using for this demonstration. Now go to the Insert tab, select Chart, and choose a stacked bar from the bar chart options. Once inserted, expand the height and width of the data window to give yourself more space. Next, update the cells with your data. Since we're comparing categories against each other, insert a gap between the categories by adding values that create space for the category labels. In addition to displaying different categories, we also want to show the totals. To do this, add new columns to the left and right sides of the categories, inputting a value of 0 for all cells to act as label placeholders. After setting this up, create a new series by calculating the sum of selected categories on the left side, using the displayed formula, and apply it across all relevant cells. Next, repeat the process for the categories on the right side, calculating the sum of selected categories and filling in the corresponding cells. To ensure an accurate visual representation, add final columns where you subtract the combined totals of selected categories from a number larger than the overall sum, creating a remainder for the grouped categories. Apply this step to both the left and right sides, using the same reference value so that the category bars are properly sized and balanced. Once the data table is complete, close the data window. Now let's clean up the chart, so select the vertical axis, enter the Format Axis option, and reverse the order of the category labels. Then declutter the chart, removing all unnecessary elements, and then enable the data labels for the bars. Next, delete the data labels for the bars at the right end and make the bar invisible by removing its fill color. Do the same for the bars at the left end, making them invisible. Then select the total placeholder labels on the left end, enter the label options, select values from cells and in the provided field, select the total values for the categories on the left. Hide other label options and ensure it's positioned at the inside end of the bars. For the labels in the gap column, customize them by selecting the value from cells option, entering the category labels in the provided field, and unchecking all other label options. Move on to the total placeholder labels on the right end, selecting the value from cells option, entering total values for the categories on the right in the provided field, unchecking all other label options, and ensuring they're positioned at the inside base of the bars. Now remove the fill color of the bars with your category labels, select the labels, and increase the font size. Next, select these bars. Increase their size by reducing the gap width. Change them to your preferred colors in the format options, and ensure the data labels are visible. Repeat the same process for the bars on the left side, matching the colors of the data labels and ensuring the bars are consistent with the ones on the right. Continue this for the remaining categories, adjusting their colors as needed to maintain consistency. After that, enable the grid lines to assist with object alignment. Then select the chart, and using the grid lines as a guide, adjust the chart's size and ensure it's properly aligned on the slide. Finally, annotate the chart as needed, and include titles and sources to complete the design.